We have had crackers burst in our hostels at midnight, high on caffeine and all that stuff. But in the end, you have to go with the flow. During the night, one of my friends is learning the guitar, so I'm learning singing with him. Our campus is very large and it's very scenic, so you can explore that. We have technical clubs and we have cultural clubs. In Goa campus, there are three fests: lassi and chole bhature.
What is the zero attendance policy?
So basically, the zero attendance policy is basically this.
Hi, my dear friends. We have Adi Pandey with us. He's from Goa campus, BITS-Pilani Goa campus, and he's pursuing computer science engineering from Goa campus. So, wish to know a bit about the Goa campus, insight, courses, schedule, festivals, many things in this podcast from Adi. So, Adi, you are ready?
Yes, sir.
So, wish to know how is your college experience so far?
So in all regards, it has exceeded my expectations.
Okay.
Like whatever I expected like on the academic side, obviously it has exceeded my expectations, and somewhat all regards, like the professors are really amazing, my peers are really amazing. Like the caliber at which they are at, they are really good, and you always find people who are better than you in every sphere of life, and that's nice to like not. It's there now, like someone is always better than you, so you can strive to improve everywhere. And apart from that, in all regards, there are people who have already achieved a mastery in coding. Someone is already starting off somewhere, so it's always like a new experience everywhere you go.
Good,
That's
good.
it.
So, you are in first year, right?
Yeah.
So now wish to know a bit about your hostel life. How is the hostel life going on?
Hostel is amazing. Like I have really good neighbors, right?
Good.
Wingmates are really good, and we have had a lot of fun. Hopefully the warden isn't watching this, but okay, we have had a lot of fun. Like we have had crackers burst in our hostels at midnight,
Okay.
and that's there. But all in all, it's a really good family we have in our hostel, and everyone's very supportive of each other. And during the exams, everyone is awake, so like it's really good. Everyone is on caffeine, high on caffeine, and all that stuff. And it's really amazing during the exams and in general.
Good, good, good to know. Now, so just wish to know how does your day look like from morning to night
Yeah.
on campus?
Yeah, so ideally, what everyone plans out is that you wake up early in the morning, and some people do this, but ideally, what everyone is that you wake up in the morning a lot of time to a lot of stuff. But in the end, you have to go with the flow. And for me, a day would look like, see, the classes usually most of the times the classes are at either 8 or 10 for me according to my schedule. So I wake up accordingly, then go for those classes, and post that, usually it's spending time with friends, trying to code, I guess, and then uh, you have some time for your classwork, and then during the exam season, it's always studying for the exams. That's there, and then in between, I take out time for my personal activity like gymming and all that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So this talking about apart from your academic schedule,
Yeah.
after like 5 o'clock, what do you do?
After 5 o'clock, it's usually at 6. I go to the gym, right? After that, it's dinner, and then during the night, one of my friends is learning the guitar, so I'm learning singing with him.
Oh, very
That's what I
good.
do. Yeah.
Good, good, good to know. So, are there some options for recreation?
Recreation, there are a lot of options. So we have the SAC, the Student Activity Center. You can always go there. There's always someone, some senior from whom you can learn, or some fresher from whom you can learn. Then our campus is very large and it's very scenic, so you can explore that. Obviously, we have friends, wingmates, and all. You can learn music. You can learn how to dance. Everyone is there to teach
Good,
and
good,
learn
good,
from.
good. So now I wish to know a bit about the clubs and departments in Goa campus.
Yeah. So basically, clubs and departments. So mainly, I'll just highlight a few of them. So in departments, we have DOSM, which is for sponsorship and management, sponsorship and marketing. My bad. Then we have DOMAC, media and coverage, and then we have DEP, which is for publicity and public relations, and a lot more.
Mhm.
And then these departments primarily they focus around the fests and how to bring in people and money for that.
Mhm.
So I personally I am in DOMAC and we handle the media and coverage of the events. So we call people like during our fest waves, we called filter copy for our events and we organize many other events. So for that, then for the clubs, we have a lot of clubs. So we have clubs based on specific interests. So we have technical clubs and we have cultural clubs. So technical clubs, I am in Aerody, which basically and it's basically the aerodynamics club, and then there we have different verticals like uh, on the fixed wing that is a flight. Then we have quadcopters, and then we have another project called the ornithopter. So that's there in the aerodynamics club. Also, then we have different projects which we are going on. Then otherwise we have SAE, which is for building carts and all for competitions. Then we have ERC, which is the Electronics and Robotics Club. And then we have the cultural clubs, which are the music club, the Musoc. Then we have the dance club. Then we have Shrutilya. Then we have Abhivakti, my bad. Yeah.
I see. I see. Good. Good to know. Now, I wish to know. Basically, you talked about fests.
Yeah.
So, what are these fests, and how many fests are there in Goa campus?
In Goa campus, there are three fests. We have the cultural fest, which is Waves. We have the sports fest, which is Spree. And we have the tech fest, which is Quark.
I see.
Yeah. So Waves has happened. It was the cultural fest and it was a blast.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? You
obviously.
enjoyed?
Yeah, I enjoyed. There are a plethora of artists, obviously, and
Okay.
really enjoyable.
Good. Good. Good to know. Now, the most important thing in life is food.
Yeah.
How is the mess food?
So, like, for me, I think it's really good. It's far better from what I expected.
Oh, really?
And, like, from all that I had heard from all of my friends who had gone to various colleges. So, from them, I heard, like, it was shit and all that. From for their colleges, obviously. But for me, it was a good experience. Like, obviously, it's nice.
It's
Like,
nice.
it's obviously very manageable. And sometimes it produces really good food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite?
It depends. Like the mess menu changes, but like my favorite is the day when I think they have lassi and chole bhature. So North Indian in me comes out.
Good. 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 So, talking about, we talked about many other things other than academics. So,
Yeah.
just wish to know about the academic pressure in Goa campus.
So see, the thing is, the academic pressure will obviously depend on how you schedule your before you. Like, if it's always like you haven't studied at all before the exam and suddenly you have to study, so you'll have to pull all nighters, right? But if you plan your times throughout and then like let's just say you study 1 or 2 hours every day, covering small topics, then towards the end, obviously, it won't be as much of a pressure as there is. And if you choose not to, then you'll have to spend a lot of all nighters, which is sometimes happens. But again, it's a learning process. It's a first semester, so that's there.
So, is the grading very tough? The competition level?
See, obviously, because there is a zero reservation here, so the average IQ on the and the average skills of the people that will be high. So the competition will be high, but then that serves to improve yourself, right? And overall, yes, in certain aspects the grading is harsh, but in certain other subjects it balances out. Roughly, it balances out. That's it.
Good. I have heard not about zero attendance policy.
Yeah.
Now, what is the zero attendance policy?
Yeah. So basically, the zero attendance policy is basically this that you don't have to attend all the classes to give the exam, right?
Really?
So the attendance policy, which everyone talks about in certain colleges, there's 75% attendance and all that. So in BITS, there is this that it's 0% attendance, which implies that you don't need to attend any classes to give the exam. However, in certain courses, there's a certain percentage of the course marks which are dedicated to attendance. So then that I would say is easy marks up for grab, and that also encourages students to attend the classes. But all in all, 0% attendance, see, it's there for those people who are trying to bring up their entrepreneurial aspects. So let's just say someone wants to start up some business related to something. They would obviously require more time than the others.
Correct.
So for that 0% attendance helps them a lot. That is very beneficial for them.
Good, good. Talking about your personal thing, you
Yeah.
are a computer science student,
Yeah.
which is a dream of many students, basically. So, how's the pressure in computer science branch especially, because many
Yeah.
toppers, they come to CS to opt
Yeah.
for CS branch.
Yeah.
So what's your perspective about the competition?
See, competition is there, right? Again, it serves to improve me, right? And then see, it's always a learning process. I might fail somewhere, but then that is a learning from me. And next time I won't. I surely won't fail. If I fail the first time, I will surely learn from it. And in the future, I might better myself. I will better myself in that aspect. And yes, there are a lot of toppers there. But then again, I also came here for a reason. I worked and showed my mettle in coming here. So I also have some amount of learning in me, and I can learn and improve in that manner. So it always serves to improve me.
How's the job prospect
Right.
in Goa campus for computer science students?
See, for my branch specifically, there's the job offers are really good, and see, it's a changing market as always.
Correct.
But then again, you have the components of computer science, of data science and AI, which are on the rise.
Mm,
Again, which is there as an option, which is accessible for me as a CS student.
correct.
So the market for CS remains relatively stable right now. For the future, it might change, but that's always up to predictions and all. Yeah.
So Adi, this is a personal question.
Yeah.
What are your future plans now?
So right now I have a brief plan. I'm not exactly sure, but it's mostly into the SDE side, software development. But again, that might change in the future because I have a lot of options, right? I can either go non-core consulting or maybe go into data science or software. That again depends. But right now, I'm focusing my energy towards the software development side, and I'm learning more into that. And maybe in the future, I'll brush up on the data science and AI concepts as time goes on.
Good.
Yeah.
BITS is known for entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Do you have some plans for entrepreneurship?
See, I definitely have a plan that I am going to do something in my second or third year. I the exact thing which I'm going to do, I'm not sure, but I have like some rough ideas of it, but not exactly sure. See, you have rough ideas,
Correct,
but the exact way it's going to go, I'm not exactly sure. That is still in the process with my friends.
Good, good. Many people have this question that they want to choose EC at Pinani or CS in Goa, Hyderabad. So what are your perspective about it?
See, that's obviously something that was on my mind during the after I gave the exam because I get the score instantaneously. So that was there on my mind whether I choose Goa CSE or Pilani EC or Hyderabad whatsoever, right? But then again, it's a personal question, right? So there are people who will obviously prefer the Pilani campus, or someone who will prefer the Goa campus, or someone who will prefer the branch. So I have had friends who have got the similar scores and they've chosen Pilani EC. That's because they have an inclination towards ECE or they have an inclination towards the Pilani campus. Again, for someone who has a doubt here, explore the course content. That's what I did. So I found my interest there. I found interest in the components of logic and all, which are there in my course curriculum. So that's why I chose CSE, Goa CSE, which was available to me. So Pilani ECE didn't have those components of CSE, which I liked. That's why I chose Goa CSE. Now, if someone likes the electronic side, the EC side, they will obviously choose Pilani EC, and that's again a very personal choice in that regard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, last question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
It is completely not related to campus life or academics. When Goa comes in mind, beaches and all those things comes in mind. So, do you get chance to visit beaches?
Yeah, we obviously do get chance to visit the beaches and all. I myself haven't gone out much because I was having fun in the campus itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there. You have that component of enjoyment, and it's obviously that's there for me, and it's very enjoyable. Obviously, whenever you get to go out, you have these wonderful resort and these beaches. But see, it's a personal
It's a
decision.
personal
So
choice.
I myself, being a Pahari, I like the mountains much more.
I
So
see, I
that's
see.
there.
But people can visit
Yeah,
beaches.
people can visit. They are relatively nearby. But yeah, the cab prices are through the roof and all. That's there.
I get it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for the time,
Thank you,
Adi. Dear friends, hope you have got much idea about the insight from Goa campus. Thanks for watching this podcast. You can put in the comments some of your questions. If you have some specific questions about the branch or Goa campus, please do put. We will be answering them. Thank you so much.